name is Valerie. Today I have a super amazing book about a girl who feels like she's in both worlds, but she doesn't know where she belongs.
Read with Val. Read on, have fun, and dream big.
This book is called The Whole Story of Half a Girl. This book is by Veera Hiranandani, and it is a realistic fiction book. I would rate this book a 10 out of 10. In this book, our main character is Sonia. And Sonia, she is, she's a hardworking, smart girl, and she is half Jewish, half Indian. Her dad is from India. Her mom is Jewish and from the States. She was born in the States. So, Sonia is she's Jewish and she's Indian, and she doesn't really feel like she doesn't mix. And one day her father loses his job, which is very sad, of course. You never want that to happen to someone. Instead of continuing her education at the community, which is a private school, since her father lost his job, she's going to have to go to a public school. And this means leaving Sonia's best friend Sam, her favorite teacher, Jack, and many other things. And it's just a very sad part of her life for her, but she knows that it's hard for her parents too, because they don't want this to happen, They don't want any of this to happen. So she has to just go with the flow. So when she is at her new school, she makes new friends, but a lot of people ask her questions about her skin color, her father, all these questions that she doesn't really know how to answer. Are you black? Well, she doesn't know how to answer that. And she feels sort of self-conscious because it's all these new questions that at her old school no one would have asked that. She has to face this with a positive spirit, but she still has trouble. She makes a new friend called Kate. Kate is super popular. Her best friend is also really mean though. Kate herself is really nice, and in a genuine way. She has this sort of cheerful spirit that whenever she walks into a room, the room brightens, and it's happy. The problem with that though is that her best friend is Sonia's worst teaser, worst bullier, and she doesn't really know how to approach that, because she really likes Kate, but she does not like Jess at all. And then there's this other girl who is part of there's always these groups, and then there's this group that really doesn't really belong, and they hang out together. So Sonia made a friend in that group, and she's really nice, and they both talk over the same topic, which is writing, and they both really like writing. But then there's Kate, and there's Jess, and then there's this other girl, and it's just very complicated. And all the while, her father disappears. Between the time that her father lost her job and when he disappears, things have been kind of weird, because Sonia's dad was depressed. Even though he was working to get better, he was still sad, he was depressed, and because he lost his job. So when he disappears, Sonia asks herself, is this really all that important when my father's missing? And yeah. So read on to find out what happens to Sonia's dad, first of all. And second of all, Sonia's school life, her friends, her maybe friends, and her friends who are probably not her friends, you know? It's just very confusing. Middle school life is confusing. This book is called The Whole Story of Half a Girl. I think that's a really smart book title because, I mean, it just explains the position that Sonia's in. The whole story, her whole story of half a girl. Half a girl meaning not that she's like cut in half or anything like that, because that'd be kind of scary. But it means like because she doesn't really know where she belongs. She's half Indian, half Jewish. Half Jewish, half Indian. You know, it's like touchy. She doesn't know where she belongs. And that is where the half of a girl comes in. So the whole story of half a girl. I'd recommend this book to kids between the ages 9 through 12. This book is a great book for anyone who has read How to Find What You're Not Looking For. If you definitely like that book, you will like this book. Not only that, if you like books about like issues like family, friends, cheerleading, and like not knowing where you belong, this book is a great book for that. So I hope everyone enjoys this book as much as I do. Remember to read on, have fun, and dream big. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!